Alright, this time we're going to wire a single switch and your basic light. We'll draw a diagram to help you understand. Here's your switch. Here will be the light. On your switch you have two brass screws. Be for your hot wires, or otherwise your black wires. You have one ground screw. That's for your bare copper wire. We'll come in from the power source to the bottom screw with your first hot wire. Again, it will be black. Now your power source can be from your breaker box, from another switch, another outlet, wherever your power comes to your switch from. Now that's the bottom screw. Now from the top screw, we'll connect another hot wire and run it to your light. That way, when we flip the switch on, it sends current through the switch and out to the light. Now for your neutral or your white wire, we'll come in from the power source, bypass the switch. We'll tie it off with a wire nut and go to your light. Some people refer to the white wire or your neutral as a runner. It runs past the switch all the way to your finished product at the end, which is your light. Then we have a ground. Your ground will come in, connect to your switch. Right here we'll put a small pigtail on it and run it to your light. Now, those of you do not know what a pigtail is, it's just a small piece of wire like I have here. I already have it twisted on to the conductors coming from the power source. Screw this onto the switch. Then we'll connect another piece that'll run onto your light. We'll go ahead and connect these. Make sure your conductor stays behind the screw. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So it's good and tight. And we'll bring in our conductor from our power source. Connect it to the bottom of the switch. Now obviously when you're doing this at home, you'll have longer wires. I'm just using scrap pieces for a demonstration. Alright, the bottom switch is connected. Comes in from the power source. The white ones we will bypass. We will tie them together. With a wire nut. And that's a little easier to work with when you have longer wires. Now when you strip the insulation off your conductor for a wire nut, you only want to take off a little bit, just enough to where you can screw the wire nut onto it. You don't want to have any bare conductors sticking out the back of that wire nut. If anything touches metal or another wire, for instance, you can cause a short. Short will trip your breakers. If it don't trip your breakers, it can burn your house down. Now it's a little bit of a mess here, like I said, because the wires are so small. We'll tie our grounds together. Yes, these wires nuts come in different colors. which indicate larger sizes. Your red is larger than your yellow. Now I have a white one that is even smaller than the yellow. Alright, so far what we have. Come from the power source, bottom of the switch. We have our runners tied together. They'll bypass the switch. Now I got to put the other hot on the top of the switch. Now usually when you peel back the outside insulation, you'll cut back about 6 inches, maybe a little more. Make sure it stays snug behind that screw. There we go. Now we have it coming into the switch. We have a conductor coming out of the switch. The switch is wired. It is connected. Now for the light, this light is just a basic light. It was like $4 at a big box store. You have your hot, your neutral, and your ground. Now this wire is stranded wire. Notice how it's a bunch of little pieces of wire together. It's not my favorite kind of wire to work with. It's a little easier to work with. It's mostly used for your car audio, speakers, amps, and such like that. Now to connect these, we will simply tie them together. We'll put a wire nut on it. We'll do it with all 3. Your black to black, ground to ground, your white to white. Now obviously you'll put a wire nut on your grounds and your black also. Right now I do not have any more handy. But that is it. Now obviously when you're at home, your switch and your light will not be that close together. But this just shows you the understanding of it. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Remember to stay tuned, as we will be posting more videos soon. They will include some welding videos, more electrical. We'll do some 2-way switches, some 3-way switches, multiple outlets. We'll show you the wire and outlet to a switch, and multiple lights. Thank you and enjoy your day.